Hi, welcome to the first week of kindergarten. I'm so glad you're here and we're going to learn together. So sit up straight and tall. Be ready to do some things with me today. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to learn the sounds of our letters. It is very important that we learn these so that we can read and write. So I want you to listen really closely to me first and then repeat the sound. A, A, ah. Now it's your turn. A, A, ah. B, B. K, S, K, S. D, D. E, E. G, J, G, J. I, J, J. K, K. O, O. Mm, mm. Mm, mm. A, O, oo. A, O, oo. P, P. Qu, qu. S, Z, S, Z. T, T. A, U, A, U, Z, Z. W, W. X, X. Y, I, Y, I. Z, Z. Excellent job! Way to go! Give yourselves a pat on the back. You did a fantastic job. We use our letters to read and write, and so this year in kindergarten, you are going to learn how to read and write using our letters and their sounds. So the first thing we want to work on today is our writing. And did you know that there are certain letter parts that we use to write all of our letters? Well, today I'm going to show you all of those. So we are going to write them together, and you can use your finger, and we're going to write them in the air. We're going to write them on our hand. We're going to write them on the ground, maybe on your lap. We're just going to practice writing them. Okay? And we always start when we write, we have a top line and we have a bottom line. So I'm just going to put those on my board so that you can see them. Okay? And the first part that we write is a circle part. A circle part starts at 2 on the clock. Well, a clock is made with a circle. And the 2 is just over to the side a little bit. So we start at 2 on the clock. We go up and around. We make it sit on the baseline and back to the 2. That's our circle part. So we start at 2 on the clock. We go up and around and back to the 2. You try it with me. Start at 2 on the clock. Go up and around and back to the 2. Good job. Now try it on your hand. Start at 2 on the clock. Go up and around and back to the 2. Good job. Okay, the next part is a tall, straight down line. Our tall, straight down line uses all of the space. So we start at the top and we just pull it straight down and it sits right on the baseline. Try that with me. Start at the top and pull straight down. Good. We stop at the baseline. Can you write that on the ground? Can you reach down on the ground and start at the top and pull it straight down? Good job. Okay. The next part is a short straight down line. So it only uses half of the space. We start in the middle and we pull it straight down to the baseline. Pretty easy, isn't it? Good job. Okay, take your finger, write it in the air. It's short and go straight down. Good job. Try it on your hand. And start in the middle of your space and pull it straight down. Good job. The next part is a short straight down line that goes below the baseline. So we start in the middle of our space and we pull it down below the baseline. We want the top and the bottom to be the same size. Okay, so here we go. Start in the middle of your space. Pull it straight down to the baseline, but go below the baseline. Good job. Can you do that on your leg? Put your finger on your leg, start in the middle of your space, and pull it straight down below the baseline. Good job. The next part is a diagonal line. That's a big word. Can you say diagonal? Good job. Okay, so a diagonal line starts in the middle of our space and it slants to the baseline. That's our diagonal line. So let's start in the middle of our space and slant to the baseline. Good job. Okay, the next part is a horizontal line. Can you say that big word? Horizontal line. Our horizontal line just goes straight across. So we start in the middle of our space and we just go straight across. Good job. Way to go. Okay, here we go. Middle of your space and across. Good job. Look at that. You know all of your letter parts. We've got a circle part, a tall straight down line. We've got a short straight down line, a straight down line that goes below the baseline, a diagonal line, and a horizontal line. Good job. This year we're going to use these letter parts to help us write our letters. And this week we're just going to practice those letter parts so that we've got them down really good, so you can practice them in lots of different ways. Maybe you want to get a little bit of flour in a pan and use your finger and write them, or shaving cream. That's always fun. Maybe you want to get some sidewalk chalk and go outside and practice writing them. Do you have a whiteboard? You could write them on there. What about a paper with some pencils or crayons? Let's try that once or twice this week as well, okay? So those are the letter parts that we're going to work on this week. In your packet, you will see a big circle that has a number 2 on it. That number 2 is to help you know where to start your circle. And you're going to practice starting at 2 on the clock, going up and around and back to that 2. It's very important that we make our circles starting at that 2 on the clock. Go up and around and back to the 2. Very nice job. Good. Okay, so that's our writing for this week. We also know that we use our letters to read. And so we're going to take some letters out, and I'm just going to pull some letters right out of here. Okay? We're going to take them out. I'm going to pull some out real quick. Okay, so here we go. Here I've got a letter, our letter S, right? Here's another letter, our letter A, and our letter T. When we put those together, they make a word. So we have s-a-t, s-a-t, sat. Did you read that with me? Good job. I'm going to write some more words on our board, and we're going to try reading them together because we write words using our letters. We use our letters and put them together to make words. Okay, so here we go. Let's try this word. I'm going to write right over here. I think you'll be able to see. A. T. Oh, let's try it. K. A. T. Cat. Good job. How about this word? A. T. Let's read it together. At. Hat. Way to go. Let's try this one. D. A. G. Let's read it together. D. A. G. Dog. Very nice. Okay, let's do one more together. Are you ready? Let's try this one. P. N. P. I. N. Pin. Way to go. Good job. So let's read them again. We have k, at, cat, at, hat, d, og, dog, p, in, pin. Good job. This week, I want you to practice reading lots of words with someone. We can make up those words or you can find the words in books. But we're going to practice reading our words and we're going to practice our letter parts this week. So good job. Thank you for listening and doing such a wonderful job.